Alright, so protection has been coming up as a big theme lately, especially in my dreams as well, so I thought I would share a quick little ritual. It's a chaos magic ritual. Feel free to customize it to what suits you, but just on a very basic protection transmutation that you can do. And all you're gonna need, I'm gonna make it a little bit more elaborate with the things that I use personally, but if all you have is a mirror, a pocket mirror, and a candle, that's all that you need technically, because with chaos magic everything is about intention as well as transmutation. It is in the power of your words and your dominance in your words. So don't worry, I'm still going to be making my transmutation series videos as well as the vampiric feeding ones, but I just woke up and I was like, hey, let me do a quick chaos magic protection ritual on how to call your power back to you, how to transmute that. So what I will be using as well, I said a little bit more elaborate, this is dragon's blood, blanked on that, to cleanse myself and my space. I do have a little vial of moon water. You don't need moon water, but I do recommend having a little cup of water, specifically glass, specifically spring water. If you don't have spring water, that's fine. This again is chaos magic, so just a cup with water works as well too. Moon water here. I will be using black birthday candles with gold in them. The reason being because black is protective, gold is empowering, calling my power back to me. So these I think I got at Publix. I don't think all of you guys have a Publix, but anyways, these are black and gold plated birthday candles because the spell is quick. A mirror that again I got at the dollar store, and a nifty little broom. I think I also got this at the dollar store as well too. They're great. It's a little cinnamon broom. Again, if you don't need to have all of these supplies. Oh my goodness, then I almost forgot a piece of smoky quartz, and I will explain smoky quartz's purpose in just a moment. So smoky quartz, and this is a piece of raw smoky quartz, and water are going to act as your conductors when you're doing transmutation work. Water helps with connection to spirit and the other realms, and that communication and being able to transmute energy, so changing negative energy into positive energy and vice versa. Same with the ability of smoky quartz. It's one of my favorites. This again is raw smoky quartz. Do you need it? No, you can again do this with a mirror if you want to. I'm going to be teaching it to you guys also in a darker aspect using blood magic for those of you interested in doing that. So you will need a little diabetic lance for your needle. I don't think I am allowed to show this on camera. So if you wanted to, again, use your own blood on the mirror for your sigil, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Y'all, please ignore the cat that's walking in the background. Nyx is making her appearance. So I chose to work with a curvy, wavy one because one is fun and this is chaos magic, right? And we're doing transmutation. Not necessary, but first thing foremost, always cleanse your space with my little fireplace going in the background. So you're gonna light your incense, cleanse your tools, cleanse your space. She's not gonna leave me alone, so here is Nyx. But anyways, don't do transmutation magic if you are not in a sound state of mind without at least cleansing yourself first. All right, if you are furious with a situation or what somebody's been doing to you, you need to get yourself grounded first. Hence, you want to smoke, cleanse yourself, your space, or if you don't have that, my nail fell off on this one too. You're going to want to take a shower with coarse salt, all right, and you're going to be rubbing the salt neck on downward in a downward stroking movement. You will actually feel better energetically after doing this because you are grounding yourself and you're cleansing yourself. If you don't have incense, can't afford incense, that's fine. Run your tools through cold water with salt. All right, scrub them with cold water and salt, everything. Before preparing yourself, before preparing your space, I'm going to smoke cleanse myself, but usually I do this after taking a shower with coarse salt. I use this nifty little dollar store broom to cleanse my energy and my space, especially since it's little portable altars that I make. Actually, I set up anywhere in my house where I feel like doing ritual. I do have my own altar, but sometimes I just set them in the most random places. I do have my angel and my demon oracle deck because I work with both the infernals and the angelic realm in helping me transmute, especially when doing sigil magic and chaos magic. You need to have a sigil for this, and I do not recommend you use somebody's sigil that you found online for transmutation. I do suggest you make your own sigil for when you're calling your power back and when you're transmuting energy. And I'll make a separate video on how you can make such a sigil, but get creative with it. With sigils, you want to speak in present tense, 5 words or less ideally. An example could be, this one's actually not 5 words long, but just an example. It doesn't have to be 5 words long, just the less the words, the better when creating a sigil. But you can say something like, I transmute negativity into positivity in my favor always, you know, and take those words and make your sigil out of it, even doing it in different languages. I have a whole separate video on that. But anyways, let's get back on topic. For those of you who are braver or into blood magic, because blood draws things to you, you are going to be then pricking your finger and drawing your sigil that you have created. And again, you're going to be using this sigil multiple times. Make sure if you have not activated your sigil, you do that first through gnosis, and that's either through looking at it and activating it in a hypnotic trance, or using the power of orgasm to activate it. Never show anyone your sigil. This is going to be your transmutation sigil. Again, I'll have a whole separate video just on this alone. You're going to be drawing that on your mirror, either with a marker or energetically if you don't have a marker. Or if you're able to prick your finger, draw your sigil in your own blood on the mirror. For TikTok purposes, I don't think I'm allowed to show that, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to pretend that it's there, so just work with me. I do recommend that you energetically protect yourself and cast a circle and make a declaration. Call on your spirit guides, your deities, your ancestors, that nothing is to enter your circle. You can literally do this by using your 2 fingers. Oh, I need to get my nails done. To create that energetic circle, your broom, your incense, your smoke stick, whatever, but it's energy that you are creating and making sure that you are protected in your circle. I have been practicing witchcraft for almost 24 years, and I still do protective circles around myself before most of my spell work. Not all the time, but typically when I'm doing transmutation work specifically. I have my little vial of moon water. That's not necessary. Just make sure you have a glass cup of water if you're doing this. Your sigil would be in that mirror right now, and your, oh my goodness, smoky quartz would be at the center of it, okay? And you have your candle lit, and now you're going to make your declaration. So take your smoky quartz out, and in your hand, you are going to hold it, and you are going to be looking at your water. Your declaration, the power of your words, is the most important in this whole ritual, so you keep repeating this or however you want to modify it until you get it down, until you feel firm in it. Really quick, just a reminder before the declaration, your birthday candle is going to burn out quick, so you want to make sure that you're speaking your declaration as many times as you need to till you feel firm and grounded in your words. I would typically have the angels that I am working with and the demons that I'm working with also laid out here, but I do not share that information with people or who I work with. Sometimes I do, but for ritual purposes, I do not share which ones I specifically work with. Okay, so that's why I have the boxes. If you don't have a smoky quartz, you're just going to be looking at your candle flame, because again, it's a birthday candle, so it's going to be burning down quick. So you want to get your declaration, maybe say it a few times before you light your candle till you feel firm in it. Where you're going to say, universe, I do not consent for any negativity, any hex work, any baneful work, any curse work, or any evil eye to be sent to me. That which has been sent to me is now my energy to take. It is my energy to transmute. It is my energy to do what I please with. It is mine. I do not consent to the negativity from those practitioners and what was sent to me. I do not give my consent to the universe. I do not give my consent to their deities. I do not give my consent to their ancestors. I do not give my consent to any powers from any timeline, from any existence. I call that energy to me now. That energy is mine to take. The negativity that was sent is mine to use and mine to transmute. I transmute it into my empowerment, into my power, into my rituals, to uplifting myself and to thriving in life. I now take their energy, for it is mine. I transmute it to everything that's going to empower and benefit me. This is my will. This is my petition. This is what I declare. And so it is, so it shall be, and so mote it be. Meditate while the rest of your candle burns down and feel that power coming into you. feel that transmutation, that shift happening.